Hello YouTube. I just want to take a minute and kind of go over one of my tools for my first tool review. This is going to be my everyday carry tool set. I know it's not snap-on, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So check this out and let's go through this and see what it looks like. Okay, this is my favorite everyday carry tool set. And as you can see right here, the big box name is Craftsman. And this is my 131 piece max access tool set. So let's take a look and see what this looks like. We have in the top side of the lid, as you can see here, we've got the wrench combo set along with the socket version of the Allens, which would be standard and metric, along with the common use torch bits. And the wrench sizes range from 3/4 all the way down to 1/2 inch on the standard. And then we go over to the metric, and we range from the 12mm to 16 in the metric wrenches. And then we come down here to the bottom side, which is where all the action is. Down here on the bottom side, we have 3 separate ratchets. The ratchets which would represent your standard ratchet sizes. This ratchet here would be comparable to your 3/8 drive. This ratchet would be comparable to your 1/4 inch drive. And this ratchet would be comparable to your 1/2 inch drive. And then take one of these ratchets out so you can kind of see what this system looks like. There is a star drive in the center of this ratchet, which allows you to put the sockets in. You have your direction switch for tighten and loosen. And what I like about it is you can just simply flip the tool over and go the opposite direction. Okay, now we'll look at the standard sockets, which are part of the tool. As you can see, the star connectivity, where that would slide into the ratchet. Take the ratchet, insert the socket, and as you can see, that gives you a nice short profile to get in tight spaces. Also, with this tool setup, it includes a short extension for each one of the ratchets, which allows you to get your standard about 4.5 to 5 inch spacing to get into areas that are not as tight or a little bit more cumbersome. So that's kind of a neat feature. When you look at the size ranges, we go in the metric size, we start at the high end of the 18mm, and then we come all the way down to 10mm in the 3/8 drive. And then the 1/4 inch drive size, you would go from 13 all the way down to 3.5 in the metric. And we come over here to the standard sizes, and we start at the 9/16 right here in the 1/4 inch drive, and we go all the way down to, get you in here where you can see this real good, 5/32. And then in the 3/8 drive, we go from 3/8 all the way up to 11/16. In the 1/2 inch drive, we start out in the standard and go from 3/4 up to 15/16. Nope. We go all the way up to 1.125. Pretty awesome. 1.125 is a pretty nice socket. And then in the metric side, we go from 19 all the way up to 24. And then also included in the set are your standard hex keys, metric and standard. And then in the 1/4 inch drive world, we also include some of the common Allen and torch bit units, and also this handy handle, which allows you to use the 1/4 inch drive extension and accept the 1/4 inch drive bits. And also on all of the Allen and torch bit sockets, it allows you to use a standard ratchet or extension on those tools as well. This makes this kit probably one of the most versatile kits on the market in a compact tool design. And the extra nice part about it is it also includes this midget wrench set, which I would classify as like your carburetor wrenches. So for really small, tight areas where you need something that's small and a big wrench won't get it, these wrenches will. So when you put the suitcase all together, it kind of packs up into a nice tight area and allows you to store that underneath your vehicle seat, in your truck toolbox, what have you. It just makes for an all-around easy to get to, easy to carry scenario. The issue that most people have with wrenches is having the right length. And as you can tell, these wrenches are very handy. And this is the 1/2 inch drive wrench, which I would say is probably about 10 inches long. Oh, excuse me, it's the 9/16. About 10 inches long. It's got a really nice jaw on it. You get into good and tight spaces. It's got a good angle. And as you can tell, it's got a good grip system. So you can get onto that faster or get a good grip. Also on the boxed inside, it is 12 point, but they do grip well and they seem to work. And these wrenches seem to be pretty durable. So this is kind of just a general walkthrough. You can see the 3/8 drive adapter on the bottom of this Allen tool. But this is why I like this set. So have a great day.